Hi, and welcome to the Mothership. My name is Sasha. Let's look at our messages for today. The heart of the reading today, we have the Eight of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups reversed. So you may be coming out of some time of emotional pain and release. This can be dark night of the soul. This can also just be places that you've felt really trapped and confined and not known what to do, a place of confusion. So you may be coming out of this cycle and beginning to take a look at things with new, fresh eyes, some letting go. I'm getting some underlying issues can be all about maybe neglect and abandonment that you have received in other time frames of your life and other stages of your life. And this has been resurfacing for you to look at so that you can release that. Divine Feminine, today you have the Sun reversed, you have the Page of Cups, the Hierophant reversed, and the Two of Swords. So this is a time when you are in the process of making decisions. You may be at a crossroads. And part of the underlying situation is to reevaluate where you're placing your beliefs. Beliefs are formulated from external things in our world. We're not born with a belief system. Those are actually mostly imposed on us by our culture. So it's important to look at the place you're actually seeing from. This can be your deception perception. This can be illusion. So you may not be actually seeing things for what they really are right now. You may be looking through false eyes. It's important to get your alignment straight so that you're seeing through your heart and your intuition. You're seeing the truth from this perspective. Some of you may have received offers from your counterpart, and some of you may have just in general have emotional messages coming in. And this is also new opportunities for you. Some of you might not be satisfied with the level of commitment, and this is an important phase of your twin flame path to understand that you need to let go of expectation. You need to let go of control and judgment and attachment to outcomes. And this all comes down to doing your inner work, doing that work on yourself, where you are releasing these limiting factors according to your programming. So I would suggest you work through the Twin Flame Union package and the Master program. Those are in my description box below. Because this is ultimately a time for renewal for you if you can embrace it. This is where you'll reconnect to your own divine innocence and be able to have those blessings coming in. So some of you are just resisting those blessings by holding on to these old belief systems. For the Divine Masculine today, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands reversed as well. We have the Ace of Cups reversed and the Eight of Wands. I believe that these cards came up in another reading today, and that I think it may have been the Gemini video. I'm not really sure though. I would have to look back through the videos. Many times when I'm doing readings and channeling, I don't even remember the messages for the reading. So you may want to watch, I believe it was the Gemini Virgo video, but it could have also been the Sagittarius and Pisces one. But those same cards were on the feminine side, not the masculine. So there may be some mirroring there. You might want to look at your sun, moon, and rising, look at other placements in your chart, because these might be also themes for you as well. So Divine Masculine, today we have, again, the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Wands. So you might be getting messages from your higher self, from your ancestors. You might also be receiving texts or phone calls. I'm getting even like images, like picture messages, things like that, maybe from your counterpart as well. But in general, there's a lack of love, and this has to do with your own self-love and your self-worth. Many of you have deep wounding that stems from when you were a child, where you didn't receive what you needed, and mostly this was not, it's nobody's fault. It's just that through our conditioning and through our ancestral DNA, these are the life lessons that we agreed to. We agreed to bring these life lessons through and uplift them. That's what part of your twin flame journey is about, recognizing those and clearing your heart, cleansing your heart, taking care of those generational woundings. So many of you may feel that you have made these offers that are not reciprocated as well. But you do have communication happening. It's important to just realize that right now. And this is the time where you're putting the inner and outer work in. What that means is you are going internal. You are addressing yourself on the subconscious level. And then you are also working externally in your reality just as hard, and you're balancing yourself out in this way where you're not giving in to resistance, doubt, or fear, but you are putting everything in wholeheartedly with your passion. So if you feel like you maybe are a little bit of out of balance, this is where you address that and you just shift yourself into the place where you need to be working. Let's get a few more cards. Divine Masculine, you have the Chariot and the Devil. So some of you may, instead of wanting to put this work in, you might want to go into those old patterns of behavior. This can be self-soothing because you feel these things so deeply. Maybe that is why you are gravitating to, I'm hearing it's more of like an instant gratification, but in the long run, this isn't going to serve you. Some of you also are just wanting to rush in passionately with because you're receiving messages and you're going towards whatever it is that you feel serves you right now. But when you really take a look at it, you have to take into account of what serves yourself, and is this like immediate gratification or is this for the long term, and is this serving me because I am just covering up my wounding? This is where you got to get really honest with yourself and ask yourself, like, at what expense am I going to pay for what I'm doing right now? So many of you are doing things that are not aligned with your highest vibration of love. And anything that is not aligned with that highest vibration of love is fear, is a lower vibration. So this is time for you to take a look at that and to balance your masculinity, balance your femininity, and integrate those into your being right now so that when you move, you're moving forward in a balanced way, not a reckless way, and not in a like control or be controlled my way or the highway type attitude. Divine Feminine, you have the Three of Cups reversed, the Six of Swords reversed, and the King of Pentacles. So some of you are within your twin flame dynamic, moving away from, I'm hearing a couple things, shallow offers, and also away from interference through your partner, whatever that interference might be. And some of you have been doing this for some time. This is not the first time. But this is also taking a look at what's going to ground you and bring you that stability that you need in your life. And there's also a suggestion to get more focused on your own path in such a way that you are celebrating what you're creating and you are moving into things from your heart space. Some of you don't want to let go. Some of you don't want to release, especially there's a few different things happening. Like I can feel different groups of people, and it's some of you don't want to release your friends and family because you feel that those are your support system. Others of you don't want to release the patterns that you've been going through in your relationship and in your twin flame journey. But there's a need to get solid right now. There's a need to get grounded. And some of you are also, you might be accepting money as well, something like that. So there might be some family dynamics. Some of you are in the space of not being happy with the money and financial assistance you've received as well. So there's a lot of different dynamics going on. But overall, this is where you take a look at your belief systems. You begin to work harder on yourself so that you can accept the blessings that are coming in, because every moment is a celebration of your life. Don't look externally. Bring the focus inward and focus on yourself right now. Let's get a few messages of guidance. Divine Masculine, you have purification. You need to detoxify. This is body, mind, and spirit. This is cleansing up all those places within you that need to be addressed, inner and outer worlds, environments. This is letting go of those behaviors that don't serve you. For some of you, I'm also hearing that you need to clean up your record. Some of you, I don't know if this has actually happened or not, but some of you need to be careful, especially if you're driving and you're under the influence. Be very, very careful with that type of behavior right now. For the heart of the reading, we have compassion. This is all about releasing judgments. This is gravitating to that higher love, that higher compassion, and just having an honoring for the place that everyone is in. Everyone is in a different place. We all come to this journey and meet up together, but we're all connected in at different timelines, and everybody's journey is different. So having that compassion is key for yourself and others, and not going into criticism or judgment about what things appear to be. Divine Feminine, this is your call to go outside and refresh yourself and connect with the earth devas, connect with the elements, and really just clean yourself off. Let your energy be cleansed. Let your spirit be rejuvenated. This is about allowing all the beauty of your surroundings to penetrate you and revitalize you. Also, I have in my description box a course for empaths that's followed by keys to your energetic integrity. Each one of these courses build on the next, giving you a complete toolkit of how to effectively work with your energy body. Some of you would greatly benefit from that. But this is all about breathing in that fresh, vital air and bringing new information, new connections into your life.